Kristina, this is Amanda from Digital Velocity and SEO. You asked me to do an audit of your website, so here is your website, Scout and Cellar. First, a couple of things before I dive into this part. I noticed that you guys don't have your Google My Business claimed, and so searching, wineries in Texas, you guys come up on page 11, and I think I have that pulled up right here. Yeah, you guys are on page 11. And so right here, you see where it says own this business. It's really important that you come and claim this business. And that way you can optimize this. You put 500 words of, what your business is, and you can optimize photos to put on there and put reviews on there. This is really important for getting you ranking in the Google My Business, in the map pack, which is what we call it. I'll show you a little bit more about that later on, but so first of all, actually I didn't go and do this, so let me pull this up really quick. So to be optimized for Google, you want to have 1,500 words on your homepage, and so when going to your page, and you count everything, like stuff in the header and stuff in the footer, and so just going and plugging your words into the word counter here. And it shows that you have 240 words. So to be optimized with Google, you're going to want to add another, 1,300 words, basically to your homepage to start having that give you some power to get you ranking. So first of all, we're going to go over to this tool that I use. It's a paid tool called Ahrefs. And I went ahead and plugged your website in here, and then the #1 Google ranking site for wineries in Texas is Texas Hills Vineyard. So I went ahead and plugged them in here. So with the UR and the DR is basically the power that's being driven to your website, and the DR is the trust that Google has in you. And so you can see here that your power being driven to your website is very low. You have a pretty good trust factor with Google, so that's good. And here with your competitor, they have kind of moderate on both. The first thing we're going to take a look at on here is backlinks. So you see you had 54.5 thousand backlinks. Now that definitely takes over this 1.79 that they have here. But I noticed while going into your backlinks that a lot of them are what Google considers spammy. So this score right here, this DR, is basically over 100. So this is 32 over 100. So these lower ranking sites that you have linking are not bringing very much power to your site, and as well as the low ranking ones like this, Google considers to be spammy, and so it can actually count against you. So a lot of people that do SEO, or a lot of business owners, think that, the more links, the better. But that's not the case. You want to have quality links, and the ones that you have on there that are the low quality, they're really taking away from the higher quality links that you might have on here. So when we look here at theirs, they don't have as many low ranking ones, and so they definitely don't have as many as you do. But the ones that they do have are higher quality, so they're gonna actually get more power having less that are quality, if that makes sense to you. And let's go back now and look at the referring domains. So you have 2,100 about, and they've got only 288, but this is kind of the same concept. And here's the DR score again. So you'll see your referring domains. You've got a lot of, 0, 1, 6, 5, 0, all these zeros right here, 5, 5, 1, 1, 1. And, I went back and I think it was on page 7 is where this stops really driving you any traffic. You see the organic traffic here. These are all 0. This is less than 1 person. So the ones that are driving you 0 traffic and have a lower rating, you really want to get rid of those ones. They're bogging your site down. And so with theirs here, see, even they have some that they could afford to get rid of, but they had more that were higher quality. Wow, they still have quite a bit of low scoring sites here too. So the both of you would benefit from going in there and cleaning those out. Go back now to look at some keywords. So this is one thing that I really noticed with theirs was you have a lot of keywords, but they have a lot of location-specific keywords, which are really what you want to be ranking for. You'll see here you rank for your name first and foremost, which is good. You want to be in the #1 position here for your name, obviously, because you don't want other people, somebody going into Google and searching Scout and Cellar and them coming up with somebody else's business. So this is good, but you don't need to be ranking this many times for it. But you do want to have location-specific keywords. So you see how after that, it's still all the way down here is all still your name. And then, you get into some different kinds of wines and stuff. But on here, you'll see how they have Texas Hills Vineyard, Johnson City, Texas, Johnson City. So they have location-specific keywords because people are going and searching a specific location to go visit a vineyard or to get information about it, or wineries near Johnson City. So these are location specific, and that's what you want on your website. And I'm not seeing barely any location specific keywords. So that's really, really, really going to hinder the traffic that you get to your site. That would be my #1 thing to start doing, is to start targeting location-specific keywords, because, like I said, you show up on the 11th page of when I searched wineries in Texas. You show up on the 11th page. So that's really what's driving you back to be in those back pages, is the fact that you don't have any location-specific keywords. And then looking at citations, I use another paid site called White Sparks, and this is going to be where I got your citation sources from. So a citation is basically here in Google when I search your business name, your phone number, and then your city and state. And these are the places on the internet that those 3 things show up together. So it would be your business name, your phone number, and your location. So you only have 5 citation sources, and your competition has 85. This is a huge, huge, huge deal. This is how you get pushed up into that Google Map pack. So if we're looking at the wineries here, if I go back, these top 3, this is called the Google Map pack. So this is where having those citations pushes you up into this. So they have 85 citations. That's why they're up here at the top. So, and you have 5. So that's why you're back on page 11. So you would need to come in here, and you can check out their citation sources as kind of a guide as to where you can get your citations from by clicking this link, and it'll take you to TripAdvisor, and then you can file all the paperwork that will get you that citation. Each one of them costs money too, but that's the way that you can get those. And so yeah, also though, I did notice that when I was searching for your winery, you come up as 4 different things: Scout and Cellar, Salinas, Texas; Scout and Cellar, Local Pickup, Dallas, Texas; Emily Collins, Scout and Cellar. And so all 3 of those had different phone numbers as well. So one of them was 888-870, one of them was 888-577, and one of them was 806-466. So that is going to really affect your citations as well, because like I said, when you go into citations, you put in your business name and your phone number and your location. So if you have 3 different phone numbers linking to 3 different businesses, then you're not going to get all your citation sources, and none of those are going to be driven up in the map pack. So I'm not sure exactly why. I could speak with you further on that later. So yeah, that's just something to keep in mind there. And then I'm going to go ahead and send this over to the email that you gave me, and I'm going to put my Calendly link in there. If this is something that you guys decide as a business that you want to outsource or you'd like help with, I'm more than willing to do that. And you can go ahead and schedule a Calendly 30-minute appointment with me where we get to sit down and really get into detail about your business, and I can, find out what why you started it, what your goals are, and how I can help you reach those goals. And so that link will be in the email as well. And you'll also get the link to this video because I do post them on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. So yeah, I hope this helps, and have a great rest of the weekend.